Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Since we're now under a week away from the launch of Season 2 in Warzone and Vanguard, it seems like almost every single day we're getting new bits and pieces of information regarding what'll be happening in Season 2 with some changes, with some new content, and we've got more of the same today. We got some new reveals for the season, including some of the new weapons and whatnot. Honestly, quite a bit to go over here today, so as we cover it all, if you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. And of course, if you're new here or if you have not already subscribed, every day I got you covered with all things going on in COD. News, updates, loadouts, tips, you'll find it all right here, so feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. So initially today we got the Season 2 intro cinematic for Vanguard and Warzone. For the most part, it's predominantly Vanguard related. Like, there's not really much in the story here that ties to Warzone. It's pretty much following the whole Vanguard story, but because obviously Warzone and Vanguard share content, we can see some stuff in this trailer that's going to translate over into Warzone, specifically the weapons. But as we can see, as we're going through this whole trailer here, we get our first look at what's going to be a brand new map in Vanguard based in the Alps. We're not sure the exact name of this, but it is obviously a very snowy map. I, for one, love snow maps in COD. It seems like they're always a ton of fun. Also, I just like the snowy vibes. But we've got this whole infiltration scene going on. They're basically breaking into this whole castle that is essentially there. And as we go through this trailer, we end up getting a look at 3 brand new weapons. Now, personally, I'm not, super familiar with a lot of weaponry. Ace, however, exclusive Ace, I'm sure you guys know who he is. Man's a genius when it comes to this stuff. He spotted all of them right away. So it seems like our 3 main ranged weapons for Season 2 are going to be the Armaguerra OG-43 SMG, which can be seen in the trailer. We also have the KG M40 rifle, then also the Marlin M1917 LMG. So a new SMG, a new rifle, and a new LMG look to be coming at some point here in Season 2. Obviously, per the usual seasonal layout, we're going to see 2 of these weapons debut in the Season 2 Battle Pass, so they'll be available for free right away so long as you get to presumably tier 15, and I think 31 is the usual standards for that. So 2 of these guns are going to be available in the Battle Pass itself. Then the third one, whichever one is not in the Battle Pass, is going to come to the game through a new store bundle, then also a free in-game challenge like we've always seen. So we get our first look at our main weaponry for Season 2. This trailer also showcases Ground War essentially as a new mode coming, or maybe even a war mode, because as you can see, there's a lot of tanks going on. This is a massive play space here, so it does seem like we're finally seeing that leak and that rumor come to fruition. Now, we also got the roadmap for Season 2 today, which is obviously very exciting, and we got a whole blog post detailing these features in, more in-depth ways. But looking at the roadmap here, we've got our Warzone multiplayer, zombies, and shared content. First up for Warzone here, if we go ahead and we zoom in and go over to the side here, we got Chemical Factory on Caldera as a brand new map location. This will be just up in between like Arsenal and Peak in that little area that we've talked about before. We also have the research labs locations, and we're going to see a new Rebirth reinforced mode as well in season. I'm sure the blog will detail some stuff on that. For new modes, we've got Caldera Crash, no details yet, but I'm sure the blog again will cover that. Rebirth Island Iron Trials is officially confirmed, so we've got that now out there. That was again a leak that we've covered previously. Then also the bomber vehicle, and we have the Search and Deploy event, which features the redeploy balloons, which again we've covered before, the armored transport, which is like the basically armored vehicles that we're gonna have to go in and loot and scavenge. We've got portable decontamination stations, and the Nebula 5 ammo and kill streak. So all leaks that we've covered before that are now coming to fruition. For multiplayer, we got the new maps of Gondola and then also Casablanca, the new modes of Ranked, which is going to be in beta, then also Arms Race with motorcycles and tanks in season. We've got a Valentine's Day content drop, and then also a new vehicle coming in season as well. For zombies, we have a new map. We'll see if it's an actual full map. We've got Zabala the Deceiver as a new enemy. We've got some new arenas to play in the Eastern Desert, the Hall of Truth and the Corrupted Lands, new wonder weapons, a new story quest, new objectives, allies, and artifacts as well. And then for the shared content here behind the face cam a little bit, we've got the new weapons of the KG M40. We've got the Whitley, then we also have the Ice Axe coming in season. We've got new perks, the Mechanic, and the Armory, which is going to be in Warzone as well. I'm sure the blog will detail some stuff there. New operators, Thomas, Anna, and Gustavo is going to be in season, and then new bundles coming as well. Now, getting into our blog here, this is Season 2 of Vanguard, the latest free season of additional content. We'll see its first full day of action on the 14th. Following updates to Vanguard and Warzone, these updates will be available to download at 9 a.m. Pacific on February 10th for Vanguard and 9 a.m. on February 14th for Warzone, after which both updates become live. Once both updates are downloaded, you can enjoy double XP opportunities. So we're gonna have a morning update, which is kind of interesting. But getting into this blog, Warzone features and updates. We can see the whole cover art there, which is honestly looking pretty cool. We've got Nebula 5 ammo and bombs. Nebula 5 is meant for larger scale armaments, but can be used for small arms, ammunitions, and bombs, both found in extremely small quantities around Caldera. We've got the Nebula 5 ammo, which doesn't really get pictured there, but classified as a field upgrade. The ammo is no stronger than regular bullets, but does have one major exception. When an operator is down by them, they emit a poisonous gas cloud, so you can't go and res them right away, which is kind of interesting, honestly, and literally toxic. But it'll also deplete your gas mask, so if you have a mask, you can go in and try and res, but you're gonna notice it'll act just like the gas does now. We've also got the Nebula 5 bombs, one of the rarest items in Warzone, locked in a briefcase. It'll have an explosive charge. Once activated and set down in front of an operator, it'll detonate after a fixed countdown and cannot be disarmed or destroyed. Its initial explosion deals a high amount of damage in a small radius before the gas spreads outwards. So again, you're gonna have to have a mask if you want to counter that. We've got the PDS, the Portable Decontamination Stations. Despite its toxicity, Nebula 5 can be temporarily dispersed. The PDS, new field upgrade or field equipment, is a portable device that filtrates air for several seconds, protecting anyone inside. So it's like a safe circle, essentially, which is pretty cool. We've got the Armored Transport Trucks. These are going to be a part of the event as we saw on the roadmap. They're here in Paradise as the Axis deployed multiple vehicles to carry Nebula 5. These unstoppable steel behemoths remotely roll on a set looping path, so it's kind of like the train, attacking those within its immediate vicinity with its 2 mounted turrets. Operators also need to avoid the mines it drops behind. Girl, this is just trolling at this point, as well as the aerial support it calls in when it drops to low health. That's going to be kind of a nuisance. Good thing that's just an event thing. New points of interest. We got the Chemical Factory and the Chemical Weapons Lab. So the Chem Factory is exactly where we thought it would be, in between Arsenal Docks and Peak. Pretty big location, honestly. Quite a few buildings there. We also have underground chemical weapon research labs. According to current intel, the Axis operated 7 research labs around the island, hiding them underground. So these will be like in the bunker areas, I imagine. Expert trackers may have already found these lab locations. Yes, so it's the bunkers. But you may find them thanks to yellow circles on your attack map, so they'll be easily spotted. Other new features: bomber planes and redeploy balloons. Bomber planes. The second aerial vehicle in Vanguard modes only, so not in Core BR, is the bomber. Bombers can also destroy loadouts. Oh no, it was a rumor, it was a leak, we talked about it. It's coming to fruition, it's gonna happen, which fundamentally changes how operators approach that. This new aircraft can shatter anti-air guns and destroy ground level threats. It may meet its match when confronting the fighter plane, which continues to be available. Alternatively, drop into a stationary or mounted AA gun and bring these down, so that's gonna be interesting. Players can expect to see health decreases to both planes as a part of this update, so planes are gonna be nerfed. That is good news there. We also have the redeploy balloon. Shown on the attack map as a blimp icon, the redeploy balloon is a ticket back into the skies to reposition thousands of meters away. Operators can ascend to the top of the balloon via a zipline, so this is going to work just like Apex. Pretty cool thing there, in my opinion. Planes or weaponry can destroy one, and once the balloon is deflated, operators can spend a few $100 to reinflate it. So honestly, a pretty cool feature there. We also have new modes: Caldera Clash, which is just Clash, I would imagine, but on Caldera, and Rebirth Island Duos for Iron Trials, so that'll be pretty fun to check out as well. Level up and conquer major areas in this team deathmatch twist. We have already seen Clash before, so that's now returning there. And Iron Trials, but on Rebirth, is going to be very, very exciting. I'm very curious to see how Rebirth plays differently with that increased TTK, featuring its own set of weaponry from Cold War and numerous rule changes to the TTK. We're gonna have Rebirth Iron Trials. Those who can't wait to learn more about this mode needn't worry. This is a duos mode, 20 squads of 2, so still that 40-person player count. Stay tuned for patch notes and a Rebirth Island mid-season update. Okay. As Caldera's secrets come to light, something lurks within Rebirth Island's shadows. This is the Rebirth New Resurgence map that we've been hearing rumors about. Expect substantial changes to the prison island during the mid-season update. So Rebirth Island is staying. It's going to be a redesigned map, though. There's going to be substantial changes to it. Again, very good news in my opinion. For Vanguard multiplayer, we got ranked play, new maps, and then new perks, kill streaks, and equipment in the battle pass, like always. So ranked play beta kicks off here with the Call of Duty League season, basically. So we got that coming. Obviously, ranked play should have been there at launch, but I'm glad to see it's finally happening. We've got Casablanca coming, and we also have Gondola happening, as well as a brand new multiplayer map. So 2 new maps there. Gondola is going to be that basic 3-lane style. 2 perks, a lethal and a kill streak in the battle pass. We got the ball turret gunner kill streak. Pretty cool, sort of an iconic streak within the Call of Duty series. We've seen that before at a few different times, especially in World War II. We got the Sticky Bomb, aka the Semtex, as a lethal equipment, so that's debuting. Then for perk 1, we're gonna have Armory, a direct counter perk to Engineer. Armory is ideal for operators who use more than just their weaponry in combat, namely placeable demolition charges, concussion mines, and placeable field equipment pieces. Then we have Mechanic. Mechanic provides a reasonable buff to field upgrade charge time, so honestly, nothing too crazy there. Celebrate Valentine's Day. Don't have an IRL duo. You don't have to call me out like that. Blog posts. Good grief. We're going to have some Valentine's Day stuff in Vanguard. Coming in season, arms race and vehicles. Launch notes are going to drop in the coming days. An arms race with armored vehicles is bigger than infantry combat. It's piloting motorcycles, squad transport vehicles, and tanks en route to destroy a base. So that'll be pretty interesting. That's what we saw in that trailer, actually. So not necessarily ground war, but arms race instead. Then for Vanguard Zombies, we're going to see some new content here. The new hub map and arenas with Terra Maledicta. I don't know. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but we've got that coming. We also have the new ally and the new foe coming as well. If you guys want to pause and read the specifics on the zombies content, by all means, feel free to do so. We don't really cover that all too much. New wonder weapons are returning though, both old and new for that. And then we have the new sacrifice objective story quest and side Easter eggs, a new covenant. We also have some Vanguard and Warzone stuff overviewing. So we've got SOTF 007 reports for duty. Task Force Yeti is in the first line of defense against Nebula 5. Start season 2 strong along. Anna Drake available in the battle pass. So Anna's our main operator for the season. 4 new weapons, 2 mid-range tools that can be found in the battle pass, while the ice axe and a hard-hitting SMG are slated to drop during the season. So we'll have the LMG and the rifle coming with the battle pass, SMG mid-season. We obviously have our 3 operators happening as well. Anna Drake, we've got Thomas Bolt. We also have Gustavo dos Santos coming as well. The 4 new weapons, we got the assault rifle, the KGM-40, that's coming at launch. Obviously, we got the Whitley LMG coming at launch. We have the ice axe coming in season, and then we have the Armaguerra 43, the one that I couldn't pronounce earlier, coming in season as well. Kind of looks like an Uzi in a way. And then, yeah, we got obviously the new battle pass and everything happening there as well. Season 2 looks pretty content packed. Honestly, I'm excited for it as we get new information on this in the coming days. Of course, we're going to be covering it here on the channel, so stick it here for that and everything else going on in COD. Make sure you're subscribed with your notifications turned on. And if you enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. Would be seriously appreciated. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy. Have an awesome rest of your day. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.